Frank Lloyd Wright was a very influential architect of the early 20th century. He mixed a minimalistic approach he gleaned from the Japanese with a respect towards nature and the natural world. His love of nature was obvious in his design of his first and second homes. The first was designed around a large tree that's limbs stretched through the walls, and his second house followed the contours of the hills surrounding it in such a way it became a part of the land. He taught many students and designed many different buildings all over the country and the world. His buildings ranged from churches and hotels to private homes and an architectural firm he built juxtaposed to his first home. He played with natural light and texture to bring the outside world in, even going so far as to design a home fully constructed of stones that resembled ones pulled from a temple or a Mayan pyramid. Not only was wood, light, and stone a predominant feature in his designs, but also water. Every home he crafted seemed to either be floating over water or surrounded by it. One of his most famous homes featured a body of water traveling underneath the home and emerging on the other side, cascading into a waterfall. His architectural aesthetic not only incorporated elements of the natural world and Japanese culture, but also a dash of Art Deco, evident in the type of windows and their placement, and modernism in the simple shapes that made up the basic structures of some of his buildings. He also had the ability to create layer and depth on the facade of his buildings using millions of little details and varying the positions of structural elements, details that in other hands may have become overpowering. He was an expert at balance and creating a sense of flow, even in the most texture and detail-heavy rooms. For his ability to balance so many different elements, I would consider Frank Lloyd Wright to be a true master of his craft.